After the chairman of the Torah Judaism faction and deputy speaker of the Knesset, Israel Eichler, attacked Netanyahu's warning message to Luoman travelers and accused the Zionists of alienating the Jews, the harsh reactions came from the coalition. After the chairman of the Torah Judaism faction and deputy speaker of the Knesset Israel Eichler last night attacked Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's warning message to Luoman travelers and accused the Zionists of alienating the Jews, the reactions and attacks came from the members of the coalition. Sex with 18 men, fulfill his wife's fantasy, watch from the side and hand out condoms. Ma'ariv. All the reasons why Israelis abroad who have problems with the army should solve them with a sponsor. Lawyer Avi Pinarsky, criminal lawyer, military lawyer. Education Minister Yoav Kish wrote, "I call on MK Eichler to retract the anti-Zionist slurs." He wrote, "As the grandson of Brigadier Kish who fought the Nazis, as a Zionist, as a Jew and a soldier in the Israel Defense Forces who fought against our enemy, I am ashamed of the things you wrote." Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology Ophir Akunis wrote in a post on Facebook, an open appeal to MK Eichler, on New Year's Eve. A month of forgiveness for all Israeli communities. I ask you, MK Eichler, what was the need for publishing your text last night? We know each other for many, many years. Our way of life is different, it's no secret. I've always said and will continue to say, I'm Jewish, Zionist, Israeli. Exactly in this order. Exactly. MK Eichler, Zionism was born from Judaism. Israeliness was born from Zionism. This is the correct order. This is what all the Jews in Israel have in common. Whether you like it or not. MK Eichler, New Year's Eve and the eve of the holiest day for Judaism, Yom Kippur. I am asking you and imploring you, go back on your slanderous words against the glorious Zionist movement. Against the movement that I am proud, happy and excited every day of my life, of which I am a part. The Deputy Minister of Finance, Michal Waldiger, posted on Twitter, the unfortunate words of MK Eichler offend the essence of Judaism. The many hardships our people went through prove that only in an independent state will both Judaism and the Jewish people prosper. Yes, there are wars and failures and disputes, but these are not just thorns. As the late Lieutenant Uriel Puritz wrote, these are the thorns of the land of Israel. As I recall, Eichler said that, it has been more than a century that the God of Israel has been saving the land of Israel from the idols of power, the bad culture and the assimilation of the secular regime. The Zionists and the partisans did not prevent the Holocaust in Europe. The Germans were stopped on the way to occupying the land of Israel by miracles and not because of the Zionists. The Zionists alienated themselves from the Jews of the diaspora. Some members of the Judenrat cooperated with the Nazis, some traded and sold the Jews of the diaspora. The Zionist leadership in Israel refused and failed the rescue plans, adding that, as is known, several Rabbi Weissmandels, Man Hamitzer, and many histrionic books such as Shabbatai Beit Zvi, Shish, Tamir and Ben Hecht's, Rejection, and more. Some Zionists even called the Jews of the ghettos, Adam's dust, let them go to their fate. In the meantime, even the opposition did not remain indifferent to Eichler's words. MK Healy trooper from the state camp said in a conversation with Marav, I am also a man of faith but also a devout Zionist. Throughout the generations there have been Jews and in recent generations Zionist Jews who saved lives and save lives every day. There is something ungrateful about living in this country under the auspices of the Zionism that established this country and attack it. I am happy that there is Torah study in Israel and I am proud of it, but we must remember that this is happening thanks to the soldiers and fighters who are guarding the borders even this morning. This is how it has been throughout the generations. Even during the Holocaust there were Jewish fighters in the underground and they are a Jewish Zionist example.